Oh, PB bucket!
Is this a bubblegum? Would it be a bubblegum auto? That would be crazy if it's a bubblegum auto. It is a bubblegum auto! Shells! 165. This is
Homestead Air Ace Glove double hit pack. Love when you get the double hit packs. Fire next take here. Featured on 175. Yeah!
They rip the packs for the community.
Oh, that is nasty. King Felix.
Lunter keeps it steady. So there it is, Burner. Brunson. That's a banger.
what do we got, a logo? What do we got, a logo? Did we just hit a burner? Is that not the most New York looking picture ever?
Holy! This is out of the... This is out of a double metal.
Welcome, everybody. How are you? It's a very special day we have here. It's going to be a different show than what we normally do, but for good reason. And let's get into it. We're joined by Seth, Mainly Breaks. We're joined by Cursive, Anthony, and Eric from Card Society. And our special guest, Aaron. Aaron? How do you pronounce it?
That's it, Aaron. Aaron.
Alrighty.
Amy. Last name is Amy. That's it.
All right, awesome. Aaron is joining us because he pulled the Griffey Super Auto, 1 of 1. He pulled it out of a hobby box. But let's hear the story. We want to start right at the beginning. How did you come to know about Bo Jackson Battle Arena, and what brought you to the cards?
Yeah, bear with it. Kind of a long story, so
Okay.
I'll get into it. Also, sorry for the background lighting. It's a little.
That's okay. This is very impromptu.
Yeah,
This is set up in the last overnight, basically.
yeah. So I actually heard more about it whenever the Griffey set was promoted, because I've always been into sports cards, and Griffey has been one of my favorite players of all time since I was a kid. I used to collect them, all these things. And I saw the Griffey set come out, and there was the pre-ordering for the boxes, I think around August, if I remember right, August of last year. So I pre-ordered a box. I think it came in around December time, and right around early September, kind of crazy, I had sustained a whole bunch of crazy injuries where I was stuck in a bed, no kidding, for 6 weeks. It was crazy. I was in a walker for almost 2 months. I had to have injections. I was at doctors constantly. I've just been out of the walker for about a month and a half. So right around Christmas time, I know people won't necessarily like to hear this, but around Christmas time is when I pulled it. I was still dealing with my injuries, and I was very stressed about medical bill.
Hang on a second. You pulled the card in December?
Around Christmas time, yes.
Wow. That's
yeah,
amazing. Okay.
Which I know people don't necessarily like to hear this, but around Christmas and New Year's, it's crazy time. I had to get my bearings and all that stuff. So I was stressed about all these medical bills, and I was talking to my girlfriend. I was like, hey, I don't know what I'm gonna do about all this. And because the boxes had skyrocketed in price, I was like, hey, I think I probably have to sell the box because I have to pay off these bills, and it's getting a little crazy. And I was I was going to meet her for a Christmas event. And about 20 minutes prior to the event, I had some free time, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, man, Aaron, the last 2 months have been hell for you. Just enjoy opening this box, have a good time with it, and see what happens. And then second pack in, the Griffey pops up. And
so you knew right away.
I knew
you had struck gold, literally.
Right away. And what's crazy too is I've opened boxes. I did this as a kid and kind of picked up trading cards a few years ago again. And I always open boxes. I never pull anything good. So I didn't even have any sleeves by me when I was doing this. I was like, I'm not going to pull anything. And the second pack, I'm shaking, holding the card, and have to go grab a sleeve and put it in.
Did you scream? So just what was the reaction like?
Oh, wait, say that again.
What was the reaction like? Did you scream? Were you in shock? What was your response?
I had it in my hand, and I know everybody loves this term. I'm like shaking, like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like holding it carefully as I'm walking slowly to the next room to get a sleeve and put it in. And I kid you not, a minute after I put it in the sleeve, my girlfriend calls me and I'm freaking out. And she's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And then I tell her, and it was great. It was perfect.
So let me get this straight. You bought one box, pre-order, one hobby box.
Yep.
And that's what you hit it in the only box you bought, correct?
Yep. I bought one Ken Griffey Jr. hobby box. And
that's amazing.
My original intention when buying
like I said, I think it's 9.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm not. I think that was background noise from somebody. Go ahead, Aaron.
Yeah. No, my original intention too was to the Bo Jackson Battle Arena product looked so cool, and I wanted to learn all about the game with the Griffey set and stuff. But because of the injuries, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't walk for more than a block. I was like laying in bed watching TV all day because I couldn't do anything. So that got on hold. So when I got the box before the medical bills thing, I was like, hey, I'll keep the box as a display piece because I love Griffey. I love Bo Jackson. I love all these things. And it worked out perfect, as it should.
So what made you decide to come forward now?
I think after, I know it's easy to have a whole bunch of excuses, but I think after Christmas and after New Year's, for my normal job, I do accounting, and the beginning of the year is the craziest time of the year. So for the first week or two, it's been wild. And I obviously wanted to talk to my family and my friends and kind of just share that moment with them for a few weeks before letting everybody else know, because I knew it would be kind of a little craziness whenever it happened. So I didn't want to keep it a secret, but kind of had to get that squared away first.
Now, were you since December, since you received the box and pulled the card, were you aware of the greater community, like the Discord community or anything like that, or were you still like cold at that point to the whole community and everything?
I was aware. I had kind of looked at, I think there's a few Facebook groups. I was looking at those and kind of just doing research, or more research than I had already done, and just kind of getting my understanding of the community and the Discord and all those things. So I was definitely familiar with it. I just kind of came into fruition all within the past few days.
All right, so let's get to the big question. The question everybody wants to know. What are you going to do with it? And have you had any offers yet?
Dun, dun, dun.
That is a great question. I do plan on selling it.
Okay.
I actually, I know everybody likes a good story, so I actually plan on getting engaged within the next few months. And we also
excellent. Wonderful.
Thank you. We also plan on getting married by the end of the year. So this is going to be very, very helpful in doing that.
Excellent.
As soon as I made that post, I got bombarded with DMs and messages and stuff. People kind of asked, hey, what do you want to sell it for, and all those things, but it's very hard to come up with something. So I do plan on selling it. The method, I'm not entirely certain yet. it's likely to be an auction because it's very but it's very overwhelming to do all these, respond to all these messages and see what's truthful, what's not, and what's the best method. So I gotta think on that.
Well, we have a great community, and since you're now in the Discord, if you have any questions about anybody, just ask in the Discord, and people vouch for that person, or give you information about that person. But what, like, we've heard, I don't know, Seth, Cursive, Eric, we've heard anywhere from $100,000 possibly to 60,000. What do you guys think the value is? And do we know, is there an existing bounty on the card?
So I'm at a card show in a mall right now, if you can't tell by my background, and within 2 minutes of setting up, somebody that's not into BoBA, sports collector next to me, already said, "Hey, did you see the big card that was pulled last night?" Now we know that is actually pulled back in Christmas time, which is an amazing story. So super hard to probably keep that to yourself there, Aaron. Wow. So I can appreciate that I couldn't do myself. But easily, from kind of what we're talking about, the non-auto versions of the bow sold for around 30, I think 35. I would say this would eclipse that. I don't know if there's a bounty right now. There's probably going to be if there's not one soon, right? We know the auto version of the bow was at 100. I would say this has to be close. If you were asking me the value, I'd be like, don't take less than 50, right? And that's probably where we start at that. So congratulations, Aaron. Congratulations on the soon to be engagement. Hopefully that goes well, and we're looking forward to hearing more of your story and you being part of the community.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That was kind.
Yeah, Aaron,
go ahead.
I just want to say I love everything about this story. The fact that this box, you only bought one box, and it was just like marinating on your shelf, and you were going back and forth. I'm like, because you really could have used the money. The extra $600 would have been super helpful.
I agree.
And you decided to treat yourself. You're like, no, I deserve this. And so I'm the kind of guy. I don't believe in coincidences, and I think this was meant to be for you. And I wish you the best with however you decide to sell it. And I know that it sounds like that money is going to be very useful for you. So congrats.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. There were so many things running through my head when opening the box, because it's very popular and people are very in love with this product. So it was very hard to make that decision when you have medical bills, and when you open it, you want to tell the entire world, but like you have to be smart about these things, and just it was perfect. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Have you has anyone from the Bo Jackson Battle Arena team reached out to you?
I had gotten a Facebook reply from, I think it was Jeff French.
He's the owner.
Yes.
Yep, he's the dude, mastermind and the owner, and he's the big guy.
He had sent he had responded as a comment on the post. And another little funny story. This is hilarious. I was just getting off of work. I made the post, and I figured it was going to be a while before it was like approved or posted or whatever in these groups. So I made the post, and I was literally walking into a massage appointment. I make the post, I put the phone down, get a little 30-45 minute massage, open my phone up, and it's just everything's
exploded.
Everything's exploded. And I saw his response. I tried to send him a private DM, but I'm sure.
Yeah, I think he has them blocked. I think he has DMs blocked.
Yep. And I responded to his message, but I don't think I got a response yet, which is completely fine. But yes, I did see that and tried to reach out.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure they'll be in touch at some point. So you think you're going to auction the card, possibly? So would you consider yourself a sports card collector? Like you said, you've dabbled in it a little in the past and stuff. Do you think you'll continue buying Bo Jackson? And like, what do you collect? Tell us.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely a sports card collector. I started man, when I was probably 11, 12, 13 years old. It was always me, my brother, and my best friend. I actually grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana, and we would always go to the trading card shows. Our moms would drop us off at the trading card shows for hours. They'd go get us 8 packs of Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets and then come back and bring it to us while we're at the card shows. And then quit for, the better part of 20 years. And then picked it back up some a little around COVID time. And then the past year or two definitely got a lot more into it. And I'd say I collect a lot of Ken Griffey Jr.
Really?
Yeah, he's been my favorite player since I was a kid. I still have cards from when he was a kid. Ken Griffey Jr., Peyton Manning, Drew Brees have been my 3. And obviously Bo Jackson have been all my favorite players for the longest time.
Awesome. So have you ever been to the National Sports Card Collector Convention?
I have not. That might have to be a bachelor party thing.
Yeah, you may want to come this year, and that is also might be a very good place to auction that card off at.
Oh, that would be a great idea.
Everybody's all the big auction houses are there. Everybody's there.
Oh, that would be
quite the moment.
A very great idea.
We typically say.
Go ahead.
We typically say when someone pulls a big card, like it's hook, line, sinker. You're addicted to Bo now. You're one of us. You mentioned being a big Drew Brees fan. There may be something exciting in the Tecmo set regarding Drew Brees. So,
oh man,
like I said, it's good to have you part of the community, man. I see that smile on your face, and that gets the rest of us excited. So,
thank you.
You'd be a celebrity if you came. We'd be like all of us would be taking photos with you and the card and shaking your hand. Yeah, you could charge us $5 for photo.
So that.
Sounds great. I love that.
One of us.
So you pulled the card about a month ago. You just went public with it yesterday.
Yes.
Where is the card? Do you still have it at your house, or is it in a safety deposit box, or are you reaching for it right now?
I am reaching for it right now.
Yeah, let's see it.
It does normally sit in a safety deposit box, but for this stream, I should say a safe, a very secure safe. But for this stream, I was able to go grab it out of that. So I've got it nice and protected. And before I show it, we gotta have suspense. Out of the same box, which is crazy, I actually pulled his dad.
Get out!
Incredible.
Yeah, yep. Love that.
Yep.
What is the number on that? I know it's a 50.
It is 41 out of 50. Sorry, I hope.
Amazing.
Yep.
So you pulled junior and senior autographs.
Yep.
In one box.
I couldn't help but laugh as soon as it happened.
That has to be Easter egg from the team, right?
Yeah.
We got to get Eric S. and find out.
Someone ping Eric.
So that was a question that came up in the community. So you did open the rest of the box.
I did. I opened the rest of the box.
And other than the senior autograph, was there any other hits in there?
There was. I had another one next to it. I would have to go grab the others. I had this Adrian Beltre, which was really cool.
Nice. Yep. The Brawl Blizzard. Very cool.
Fire. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was super gorgeous. And then I had the Jordan.
That's not the
Love,
Brawl. I'm sorry.
It was a Jordan Love. Oh my gosh, I think a retro is maybe what it was called.
80s rad.
Yeah, it was. I think it was the 80s rad. I'll have to double check. I couldn't remember the name of it, but yeah, that was a super cool hit too. And I won't make you guys wait much longer, but here is.
Oh boy, look at that.
Let me get my sunglasses on real quick. Wow.
No, let me see if I can do it like this. Hold on.
The jealousy of the breakers who have yet to pull a super and one box left here.
I wish I can get better lighting.
That's okay. The picture you posted was a really nice picture. That's that is a beautiful signature. Is it this? How is the signature? Is the signature pristine?
It's pretty good. Let me
Nice.
let me move this real quick. I'm gonna get you guys some better lighting.
Aaron, I'm trying to figure out how to highlight you in the video here. It's my first time producing. Give me a second. Let me see if I can make this work right here.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna get this, guys.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
But Snappy is
No, that's not
oh,
it.
did we lose Aaron?
Oh, did you boot him, Seth?
Oh, he's sorry.
Yeah, there he is. You're back.
Is this better?
Oh, there we go. That's pretty good right there.
I know it's a little fuzzy. Look,
No worries.
There it is. We got it.
Wow.
The auto is pretty good. I think there might be a little minor streak right there, but it's nothing crazy. It looks pretty gorgeous.
Wow.
The condition looks pretty gorgeous. The centering is perfect in the back, and
Oh yeah, the back looks great.
yeah. I wish I was trying to get on a different laptop. My work laptop probably would have been a little better for this, but
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, congratulations again. That's phenomenal.
thank you.
Where you're in the Midwest is where you're located?
I live in Colorado.
Okay.
And I moved here about 10 years ago from New Orleans. Love it here. It's gorgeous. The people think it's freezing cold all the time. It's actually, the weather's great, which is nice. Yeah, and just been living here for a while, and I'll go to the local card shows sometimes and hang out there and meet people and all that stuff. And it's great community here. Great community. Let me see if
Awesome. Will you continue to collect Bo Battle Arena?
Oh, absolutely.
Will you get into Tecmo? The next set that's coming?
Especially with sorry.
You're okay.
Especially with that news of I might like the Tecmo Bowl set coming up.
Yeah. There might be some interesting Drew Brees stuff in there.
1000%.
I mean, what's the percentage that goes to the wedding, and what's the percentage that goes back into boba, right?
That
Are we doing the 80-20?
I like those percentages. That's a great application to it. I absolutely will be more into it. And I mean, you just open the cards and you see how gorgeous they are, right? Like the artwork and the on card autos and just the different parallels and everything about it is amazing. So I can't wait to open more of it.
Do you know, is there a card shop near you that carries the product? Do you know? So in the future you can.
That's a great question. I normally do a lot of my stuff at the card shows.
Okay.
And I'll do a lot of, I like to do the things online sometimes where it like comes directly from like the battle arena and the pre-orders and stuff like that. So I'm sure plenty of them do carry it. I guess to be fair, I haven't been able to physically go to card shops for a few months. So
yeah, true. Yeah, you were a little laid up there for a while.
Oh, it was rough. It was bad.
Eric, would you like to make an offer on the Griffey card here?
What's the highest offer?
While we have Aaron with us.
Yeah, what's the highest you got so far in there?
It's kind of interesting because nobody wanted to make an actual offer. Everybody was kind of like, what do you want for it? And
nobody wanted to be first, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do that because like y'all said, it could be, there was the $100,000 bounty on the other one. It could be 60, could be 100. Sometimes Griffey sells for absurd amounts. So it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you have
hard to comp?
Yeah, I agree.
Do you have a number in mind that you don't have to say what it is, but do you have a number in your head that you won't go below?
That I won't go below? Yes. I mean,
okay.
No, yes and no. I mean, I feel like from this phone call, yes. I think I had an idea in my mind of what I hoped it would sell for. That's a tough question. I think I would. Yeah, I don't want to say that number, but I think I had
an
idea of what if somebody was like, "Hey, I'd give you this," and it was below that, I'd be like, I'd probably rather wait and see what happens.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Man, yeah. Too.
We're just all very excited to see what happens with this card because I don't know if you know, but from the Alpha series, the Bow Super Auto has not been pulled yet, or it hasn't been publicly. It hasn't been made public that it's been pulled.
Yeah.
So you're the only one to pull the featured hero, Super Auto so far.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's
yeah.
The update version hasn't been pulled either, right? So technically, this is the first featured or cover athlete that's been pulled. That's
right.
Auto.
Yeah.
We have 250 supers. We don't have a 250 super auto out in the wild. So this is the first one. Aaron, I'm curious. I can't remember if you said fiance already. But how excited is she? Has she looked at numbers, the value of the card? Have you guys talked about that yet? And is she starting to be like, hey, let's go out and buy another hobby box?
I'm still working on I think getting her, what is it, to she appreciates my trading card hobby, absolutely, or my trading card thing. She loves it, and she, no joke, she was smiling from ear to ear when I told her, because she's a very, very kind and supportive person. So she 1000% was so excited when I told her. And even when I talked to her last night, it was funny because she had called me and I was getting so many messages on Facebook, and she called me just to talk. And I was typing something for work, but she heard me typing in the background. She's like, "Are you responding to messages on your trading card while we're on the phone?" So it was very funny, but super excited. I think with the money, engagement ring and wedding, and I mean, I definitely will be buying a few more hobby boxes, because that's what we all love to do. The Tecmo Bowl, I'm definitely gonna buy one. I'm definitely gonna buy another Griffey one because I love this set. It's so fun. So all of it, all of the above. It's just it's hard to figure out exactly what I want to do. It's
right.
All in here.
Yeah, it's life changing in a way. You hit a lottery ticket.
It is. That's exactly what I've told my family. When I was there for Christmas, I kind of broke the news to them, and they were all like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe this."
Well, I hope you take your time in whatever decision you make, and I hope it works out for the best for you, and you get as much money as you possibly can out of that card.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. And I know it's hard because people definitely want you to sit and appreciate the card for a while, and they want you to enjoy the moment. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And it is life-changing money. So I know we could all appreciate that definitely helps people's lives, and it will definitely help.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, oh, I had a question I completely forgot. Does anybody else have anything for Aaron they'd like to ask him?
Have you thought about getting it graded or encapsulated with PSA or tag?
Yes. Yeah. So I'm obviously scared to ship the thing.
Yeah.
So I did think, I mean, that is the plan. I did consider flying straight to PSA, and maybe, I don't know if they do walkthroughs or something like that, but consider doing that. I definitely plan on getting it graded, but I'm still in the midst of figuring out that process, because shipping it scares me, but if I can
Yeah.
get it somewhere, that would be the best option.
A couple things you could do, and if you're looking at auctioning it, is talk to the different auction houses, the big ones like Golden. They will grade it for you. So that's something where Golden might come to your house or fly out to meet you, and you can hand the card off to them in person, to where the insurance is there. So that way you don't have to take the risk of putting that in the mail, because I know we all fear putting big cards in the mail. So I definitely encourage you to maybe reach out to them and just kind of see what your options are, or even reach out to PSA directly, and just tell them you have a pretty significant card and you wanted to see what they might be able to do to help you with that.
Yeah, I agree with that, Eric. So, Aaron, I think any one of the major grading companies would love to actually auction this off, and they'll go out of their way to get that card in your hands. They're not going to expect you to get it to them. And depending on who you choose, I have all of them are great. You guys remember early on, we kind of had that partnership with Tag initially. I think, I recognize I'm biased towards Tag based on who I've sent things into. I think that they would do a really good job of marketing this as an event, because they're big TCGs, and I'm not telling you to go that route, but I am saying just shop it around and see what some of these grading companies say, because that might influence who you decide to use.
That
I would definitely second looking into Tag too, taking a serious look at Tag, because they've done a lot with BoBA since its inception, and they're very well versed in the cards, and their slabs look amazing too. On top of that,
I think that's amazing advice. Thank y'all so much. I definitely have been considering the auction houses that like Eric had mentioned, and same with the grading companies. I think that's I actually didn't even consider that. That's a great idea, because I knew I had to get it graded, but I didn't think about the fact that the grading companies kind of have a stake in it too. Say, hey, like, we want this card in our slab, so we would market it. And I think Tag has come out with some very gorgeous slabs, and they've had some great TCG stuff, and that is amazing advice. Thank y'all for that. I think that's huge. I did not consider that.
That's why we're here.
Right. Yeah, that's why we have a show.
Every week that they call us experts, we're not really experts, but sometimes
we play experts on the internet.
Yep. And the overwhelming part is trying to not super overwhelming, but kind of try to reach out to all these people and figure out who will do it best, or who will do it justice. Honestly, that's the main thing, is I want to do it justice. For as gorgeous as the thing is, I think it deserves all the recognition and all the whatever it can get. So I want to get it to whoever will do it the most justice of letting the BoBA community appreciate it.
Yeah, and maybe you can get a couple of those auction houses or grading companies competing against each other a little. Maybe get yourself a little better deal.
That's
with one of them.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Now, do you plan to stick around the Discord and become part of the community?
Oh, absolutely. I was in it. I was in it last night, and you can see how fun and how nice everybody was. And even when I posted it in one of the Facebook groups, how kind and nice everybody was. They're like, "Oh, congratulations!" It's, sometimes there could be some negative messages of like, "Oh, like, this person pulled it, or whatever." And everybody was so kind, and everybody was like, congratulations. And it was the BoBA community was amazing. And same with the Discord. It was all amazing. So I absolutely will be sticking around. It was such like positive stuff headed my way.
Oh, that's excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we have a pretty good community we've built around this stuff.
Even from reaching out to do the stream, and how kind y'all have been of saying things, that you can see it.
So this is normally a show about breaking. These guys around me all break. They're breakers. Do you have any? Have you ever bought into breaks? Have you ever done breaks before?
I've done a few. Oh man, I did a few maybe. Oh my gosh, 2 years ago, maybe 1 year ago. I think I did one when originally I think the Victor Wembanyama stuff came out, and but back around the COVID days when Zion Williamson was huge and everybody was doing things from home, I bought into a few breaks then. But as I was saying, whenever I would do boxes, I never pulled anything. So I was like, I might as well just buy the card I want because I never pull anything good.
You've definitely made up for it.
I love the breaks. I think they're so fun to watch. I watch them all the time because I love seeing them pull, and I wish I would have videotaped me open it. But when I tell you, I never thought I was going to get anything. I just didn't.
Now, what do you mainly collect? You mentioned basketball. Is that what you mainly collect, or do you do a little bit of everything?
I do a little of everything. I actually would say, again, which makes the Tecmo Bowl more exciting, I actually do more football because I've born and raised in New Orleans. Right, I never watched a whole bunch of sports up until, I know this kind of gets mentioned a lot, but when Katrina happened, there was I never really watched a whole bunch of sports. I was freshman in college and all that stuff. And then in 2006, after Katrina, they had the first Saints game in the Superdome with Drew Brees, and it was, y'all should go watch this game. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen, and it just made all this hype around football, and everybody in the city just became a huge Drew Brees fan after that. And then I just became a huge football fan from that day.
That's awesome.
And then growing up, I was actually a Cubs fan because my best friend was. And in Louisiana, we didn't have a local team, and WGN was on the TV. So huge baseball fan too, and basketball, all of it.
That's very cool.
Aaron, I remember that Saints game. I remember watching it, and literally I remember crying, being like, oh, this is amazing.
I did too.
How could you not be romantic about sports? This is incredible. I think I cry more at sports than I do regular life stuff. Maybe that's something I got to look at. Anyway, but
I did the same thing. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I do too. I did when he blocked the punt. Steve Gleason, when he blocked that punt, and it was just, man, it's good memories. But to ask what I collect, football, basketball, baseball, just those main players of Griffey, Manning, Drew Brees, and sometimes I'll do other players, just whatever I think looks cool.
Do you have an all-time favorite player?
It would be, I'd say Ken Griffey and Drew Brees from the two sports. It's definitely Ken Griffey. I have, I'll grab this real quick. Sorry, 2 seconds.
No, take your time.
He's in the right spot for Griffey and Brees. Man.
Yeah, really.
How lucky are we to be chatting with him the day after pulling this? I feel honored. He's hanging out with us, talking about his experience.
Well, I mean, that's a thought, right, Aaron? Is like, is Griffey being the cover athlete the reason why you jumped into BoBA and bought the hobby box?
It
Does
is.
that make the difference for you?
It is. That is the reason. I heard about BoBA. It looked gorgeous. I had seen the cards. And then I was just playing on Facebook one day or Instagram, and I saw the Griffey collection pop up. I was like, oh, this looks really cool. And they had promoted some of the cards, and I was like, this looks gorgeous. So I ordered the set because I knew how much I love the player, and I had seen the cards, and I think I had gotten some videos from, was it the National, and saw how cool that was, and it was the perfect storm.
As you tell that story and how you came to BoBA, all I can picture is Jeff French smiling ear to ear because this is you you saw an Instagram ad, you ordered through the ad, you bought one box, you hit the biggest card in the set. It's just like you couldn't ask for anything better.
It's stuff of dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's wonderful.
What I went and grabbed is Griffey. Again, I collected when I was 11, 12, 13 years old, and when I was young, my dad, there was a favorite card insert that came out back in the day, kind of popular now. It's just gorgeous card, and my dad had bought it for me when I was a kid. And again, it kind of sad, but my dad passed away from cancer about 10 years ago, and I held on to the card my entire life and still have it. He's still my favorite player, and that's this. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this card. It's like this All or Nothing.
Oh,
right,
wow.
hold up a second. I'm going to see if I can get you in the center here real quick. No, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. I can't do it here, Slappy. I'm sorry.
No problem.
It's like this cool die cut, and I put it in this case, and I've had this thing since I was probably 12 years old.
It's like an acetate card. It's clear.
It's like acetate gold. You can see there's like this die cut around it. And it's
what is that out of?
It's Skybox. It's 1997 Skybox EX. So it's EX 2000.
Oh yeah, I know that. That's nice.
So it's those old school sets and this cool, gorgeous die cut. And I've been, again, a fan of his since I was a kid. So when he popped up as the cover hero, I was like, man, I've got these memories of my dad from when I was a kid and Griffey, and he's always been my favorite player and easiest purchase of my life.
So speaking of purchases, you're gonna come into some money at some point this year.
Mm-hmm.
You've mentioned you're getting married. You want to get married. You want to get an engagement ring. All that great stuff, but you're gonna piss some money away, I would hope, right? You're gonna like buy yourself a new TV, or like what are you gonna piss some money away on just for yourself or for your future wife?
I mean, I think it's gonna be cards.
Good for you.
Okay.
Good answer.
You're in the right place.
Yeah.
We got some streams coming up, Aaron.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you might want to get a little more into breaking.
Yeah, I think it'll be cards. I will depending on. So I actually bought my first. This is what made all the injuries so difficult. Is I bought my first place, just condo last April, so a little over a year ago. So trying to afford that again with all the injuries and medical bills and stuff that I had was very challenging. So depending on that, probably tried to pay some towards that. I mean, cards and oh man, I don't know. With my luck, I feel like me and the friends have to go to Vegas, right? Like I feel like that has to be a thing. That's
good for you.
But put it all on black, right? I'm not going to do that.
Hey.
Yeah, don't do that.
Put half of it on black.
Yeah.
The part you don't care about losing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. So I think that, and I mean, probably take some friends out to a nice dinner, honestly, because I like to spread the cheer with the friends and stuff. So I think I'll do that. And lots of
well, you seem like a great person. We're very happy this happened to you. You seem very deserving of it. Like I said, I think we can all agree. I hope you make a boatload of money from this, and and I can't wait to see you in the community and be able to continue on this journey with you and see where it all goes.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for the advice and for the kindness and for reaching out and for everything. I truly appreciate it, and I obviously look forward to getting to know everybody and seeing where this goes with whatever I do with it, and with everybody appreciating it. And thank y'all so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Yeah,
You're
Aaron,
welcome.
we talked about nationals coming up. If there's any way to work in that deal, that card gets handed off to whoever eventually buys it. If it happens before nationals or not, I know a lot of us would love to see that card in person. So that would be cool. And if you do make it to nationals, I'll definitely be there. I don't know if anyone else from the panel will, but definitely look forward to meeting you as well.
Yeah. I think that sounds wonderful. I think that sounds like a great plan. I have never been to the national, so if there's a year to go, this is it.
Yeah.
Right?
I'd say so. Yeah, the Nationals pretty amazing. Eric, Seth, did you have anything else for Aaron before we let him go?
Congratulations. Yeah, I would say definitely take a little percentage and have a nice rip party for yourself when Tecmo Bowl comes out and enjoy and see if you can capitalize on your success and roll over the luck. But yeah, congrats, man. That's awesome. Happy for you. Real cool story too.
Yeah, I would agree with everyone's comments here. Aaron, I do want to point out, I love that you've had the experience with the community the same that I have. So when I first came involved, not to make this about me, but I just found everyone super genuine.
Yeah, whatever.
I found everyone to be really genuine when you have a big hit. And it was like, they were really happy for me. It wasn't like the meme didn't go around with little kids like, yeah, I'm happy for you. They were genuinely really excited for me. Because I had a big hit at one point too. And I'm glad you've noticed that. So I think it is a different community here. And that's why people tend to stick around. So congrats, wish you the best. And I can't wait to, bump into you at the National.
Thank you very much. And same thing. I noticed the same thing immediately. It was very evident of how kind, and I know I'm overusing that word, but how open everybody was.
It's accurate.
Yeah. It was amazing. Thank you very much for saying that.
Sure.
All right. Well, thank you, Aaron. We'll talk soon. Appreciate you coming on at such short notice here.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you all again. I appreciate it so much, and I'm sure I will be meeting all of you very soon, or talking to you very soon.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
And we'll talk. Oh, pretty wild, huh?
Amazing. Crazy story too. Who knew all that was going on behind the scenes? Or
what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
Who knew we'd get the Griffey Super Auto before GTA 6?
Yeah.
The great internet meme that's GTA 6. Well, I do want to say we haven't hit the any of the other autos because they're in the boxes on my shelf. That's what's happening.
Well, you better get ripping.
Well, we're gonna get ripping at some point.
Or they might be the boxes. There might be the boxes that surface up on Facebook, and I think Slappy's going to have that part of the first Antique Roadshow that's coming up. There was 3 original alpha hobby boxes that showed up on Facebook randomly yesterday as well. So yesterday was a big day to be on Facebook. Yes.
Were they bought?
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I think what's happening, Scott reached out. He beat me to the punch and asked the person to be on the Antique Roadshow. So we're going to mention, kind of go over that and pricing, what we think. And hopefully he gets an offer that day that he is willing to accept, or he, I think Scott's doing some amazing work. So looking forward to that first show. Little plug there.
Scott was telling me about the Roadshow idea too. And sounds like it's going to be pretty fun. So that's coming soon for all you out there in internet land, whatever we call this thing. I don't know.
That's good. That's going to be really fun. I'm going to have to contact my bank and take out a friggin' loan with all these.
I know. Yeah. Available. Is it possible to have 3 mortgages on one house?
Yeah. You can do whatever you want, Tex.
Okay. I might need to. So when are you guys, let's hit your schedules really quick. Seth, when are you breaking again? When do you want?
Breaking back at it Sunday, 6 p.m. It's going to be a great time. Quick plug. We're going to do a special show for the Super Bowl. I was like going back and forth, like, do I do a show Super Bowl? Yes. So I'm going to do a little bit of alpha, a little bit of update, and a little bit of Griffey Super Bowl.
Ooh.
And then
that'll be on Super Bowl Sunday?
Super Bowl Sunday. Yep.
Nice.
So as you're drinking, throwing stuff at the TV, hop on in and buy a spot. We'll do a power break. And just one more. We're going to have our first single show soon coming up with the B Jams collection. So just yeah.
Oh, BJFC usually has some pretty good stuff.
The good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Eric, when do you break again?
Schedule's a little off this week. No single show tomorrow, but I will be back the following Saturday. I'll probably have a midweek break next week with at least 3 hobbies in there. Probably Wednesday, I would say, around noon. I always like to go on during the day, and then we'll resume the single show on Saturday. But had a pretty good single show last Saturday from the Star City event. It was cool to see a lot of you guys in person, and it was nice to see people bidding while they were standing right in front of me too. So that's always a fun situation.
Excellent. Cursive, when can we spend some money with you?
So as you can see, the lovely background here, we are in the Great Northern Mall in North Olmsted, Ohio, where we do have malls and very retro 90s feel to the whole state, as I'm learning. We will be going live, I believe, around 1 p.m., maybe a little sooner Eastern today, to do a little single show, kind of testing out the internet here, which seems to be working really good. And then tomorrow is actually going to be a massive break for me, biggest break I've ever done. There's going to be a case of Hobby and a case of Double Mega. That is going to be a pick your hero. So I'll have those spots up for pre-bids here later today. And that should be starting probably 11:30, somewhere right there in the early afternoon tomorrow. And I'll be hanging out at the mall. If you guys are in Northeast Ohio, or anyone in Northeast Ohio, feel free to come down, hang out. We're going to try to get our buddy Matthew Contrell out here tomorrow. You guys know Matthew Contrell from the community. And it should just be a good time. I might hop on here and there on whatnot, just because I didn't know I have to be here from like 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day the next 2 days. I didn't know what I signed up for. So apparently we're going to take some work meeting calls from this station here in a little bit. So if you guys ever see that commercial with the MMA guy where he's like on an office call and he's like actually in an MMA match, that is going to be me. I'm going to be on a work call, and in the background there's going to be people doing like card deals and stuff like that. So yeah. So all weekend you can catch me on whatnot and locally here live at the mall.
That's awesome. Very cool. I think that's about it. Let's wrap it up. We're missing our vaunted producer today, Slappy White. He's on a train. I don't know. I think he's like sightseeing or some bullshit. Who knows what he's doing?
He's having a life.
Yeah. Well, no, please. Seth stepped in and did an amazing job producing, running the show today.
Couldn't highlight.
I want to thank Eric and Cursive for joining us. I want to thank Aaron for coming on, telling us his story, showing off the Griffey. It's amazing. Can't wait to see where it ends up, what he does with it. This has been a Radish digital production, digital with a J, because Slappy was hallucinating that night or whatever. This has been Bo Jackson Breakers Breakfast, and we will see you all next week.
See you guys.
Ciao.
Later.